All right, all right, all right. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy T G U, and we're back. Now we got some shit to cover here. You know what I'm saying? So the NBA playoffs round one is basically about coming to a close. A lot of the series have already um, about reached the climax or the ending phases. Everybody's basically, some teams are up 3-1 already. Some teams have been swept. Some teams looking to be swept pretty soon here. Oh man. Ooh man, let's talk about some of the predictions, cause man, I know I made the predictions the last video and I was like, listen, I got the Nets beating the Sixers. The Nets, they showed me something in that first game that I liked. They had a strategy. I thought they would stick to it to the end, but they just been real inconsistent with the strategy, and they haven't been hitting on all cylinders, and that's hurting their chances right now. It's really hurting their chances, at least in my opinion. The Nets are currently down 3-1. I don't see them beating the Sixers anymore. I think the Sixers are pretty much going to close this game out or this series out in some way. If they lose, oh man. Embiid. How you doing, buddy? Embiid. Oh shit, my damn camera going and not trying to focus. Shit. But Embiid, what's up, buddy? He making all them 3-1 jokes in his little interview. Yeah, we saw that. You thought we wasn't going to see that. You thought we wasn't going to see that. We saw that. But all jokes aside, I think that the Sixers got this series on lock. So next round is going to most likely be the Sixers versus the Raptors, like everybody predicted, right? The underdogs, they had their shine. They got their one game, and now they're out of there, right? It's sad to see. I really had some hope for the Nets. I don't know about the Magic per se. I feel like that first game was real some lucky shit. I feel like they were just really hungry to get that one win. And ever since then, they just been swallowed alive by Kawhi Leonard. To speak of that series a little bit, bro, Kawhi Leonard and Siakam, they have been absolutely deadly against the Magic. And the Magic are not a defensively weak team. They have, I think, the best defense in the league, or one of the top ranked defenses in the league. So to be able to consistently best the Magic's defense and constantly put up 100 plus points every game, that's something to be, proud of if you're the Raptors. And not only that, but that's a confidence booster moving on towards the next rounds, where we're facing teams that don't really have that supreme of a defense, that good of a defense. So Raptors, Magic, it was fun, but you're out of there. Nets, Philly. I'm trying not to make this video so long because I know my other videos have been 20 fucking minutes long, and that shit's not the wave. So, Nets, Philly, Nets. You had my hopes up. I really had you picked. I had hopes in beliefs in you guys. If you guys somehow still make this 3-1 comeback, I'm all for it, because B was talking shit. But I see the Sixers winning, and I see them going to the next round. So it's going to be Sixers versus the Raptors, round 2. Yeah. Celtics, Pacers. Let's talk about that, because that series, I did not expect that series to go the way it did. The Pacers, they've shown me so much without Oladipo, so I thought, man, they might just have something left in the tank. I think it took everything out of them just to make the playoffs the way they did. Because playing against the Celtics, I mean, they showed spurts of being able to hang. But other than that, the Celtics handled business. That's that's basically the story of that series. They just handled business. There was no serious threat. I think maybe one game they were looking like they might have lost that game, but they came out on top and they swept those guys. So Pacers, I give you props. Yeah, y'all went out punching, y'all went out fighting to the very end. That last little 1 or 2 minute spurt of threes and trying to score fast in that last game. I appreciate it. You didn't let your fans down, but 4-0. Moving on, right? Bucks, Pistons, more or less the same. They're getting swept too. Surprised? No. Right? Because let's be honest, man. Who expected the Bucks to lose to the Pistons? Who? With an injured Blake Griffin, who played, I think, the other night. I don't know if it was last night or the other night, but he played on an injured knee, right? No, he dropped what, 20, 23, 20, 24, 27, something like that. Some number in the 20s. I forget what it was. But he scored some numbers in the 20s. Giannis had a bad game, and they still busted the Pistons' ass. Well, it wasn't really a bad game, but in terms of Giannis's, I almost said Giannis, but Giannis's stance, his usual flow of the game, right? It was considered a bad game, right? It was considered a slow off, like a slow moving game for him. He wasn't getting his offense too well. He wasn't, being too, MVP-ish like himself, basically, right? What I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Don't test me. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Bucks, Pistons, 4-0. Next. So that means they've got the Bucks, Celtics, second round, Raptors, Philly, second round. Just like everybody predicted, right? Man, shit. I mean, there's no drama there. But, let's focus on the Warriors because, there's no drama because everybody knows the Warriors are going to win. But then there's the East with, like, the top four, the top heavy four. Like, there's no even a glimpse of an upset of any sort of mindset in any of the series. Hell, even the Pacers, I don't think anyone really expected the Pacers to upset the Celtics. So every series in the East was basically like, whatever. But yeah, on to the West. One series that has really, really got me hyped is the Spurs versus the Nuggets series. That series is crazy. Now, the best series in the West, in my opinion, is by far the Thunder. You guys don't understand, man. I hate when people hit me up when I'm recording video because that shit is not cool. It's not cool, bro. I don't fuck with it. No. But yeah, let's back on topic, right? Back on topic. The best series so far in terms of the playoff animosity, the playoff tension feel is the Thunder versus the Trailblazers, right? But in my opinion, the best playoff series, or not playoff series, but at least in the West for right now. I mean, I'm not even sure. The West is kind of action. It's kind of heated. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole playoffs really has been pretty heated, especially in the East and the West, and all around the world. You feel me? And all around the country. But yeah, dude, animosity. I think Thunder, Trailblazers, and Houston Jazz, they got the animosity on set. They got it down pat. Everybody's feeling the tension. The tension in the playoffs this year has been top notch. I'm not even joking about that. You got Patrick Beverly awakened the beast and Kevin Durant in the Warriors series. Oh, by the way, Warriors up 3-1. Clippers. We go back to Oracle. We go back to Oracle this next game, so maybe you can snag one more game. But come on. I think we learned our lesson from that other game. That game 2, the last 2 games we've shown you, that it's that time. Like it's that time for you guys. It's time to go. But yeah, Warriors getting out of the first round, second round, boom. Um, Houston Jazz. I feel like the Houston Rockets, they got a good handle on the Jazz. I feel like the Jazz, they try to incorporate that strategy that the Bucks use to keep Harden, down low, kind of like low key. But I feel like Harden's like already kind of got an idea of how to play around that strategy. He's getting his teammates more involved. His teammates are scoring more. Even if he's not scoring, he's getting his buckets, whether it's little floaters or occasionally still the three ball, right? He had like a really bad shooting night the other night, and he still dropped like 20 points. So Harden is still doing his thing. He's still going to get his buckets. He's still, getting his teammates involved. This strategy is working to nullify Harden to at least in a certain extent, but it's not helping you in the long run to deal with like an Eric Gordon and a Chris Paul and a PJ Tucker out rebounding most of your people on the team on offensive boards in the clutch. Like they need to get that going. Did Donovan Mitchell choke that last game? I don't know if it was a choke, but he definitely could have he had time to look for a more open man. He wasn't really all that open. He was kind of open. It was a good look, but he just didn't hit it. And that's just how you just gotta live with that shit. Can the Jazz win this next game? This next game is still in Utah, right? So I feel like maybe. I feel like if the Jazz win this game, they can maybe get one more game in there in Houston. But from the way they played in Houston, I don't think they're gonna get a win. So if I'm being honest, I think the Rockets are gonna sweep them. It's gonna be like the Celtics series where, it's good comp, but they're not holding a candle to Harden and the Rockets. So I feel like Warriors, Rockets, we're going to get a rematch from last year. It's not the Western Conference Finals rematch, but you know what I'm saying? It's a rematch nonetheless. Thunder, Trailblazers. Thunder, you're gone. I'm sorry. First round exit, once again, like last year. You feel me? They're down 3-1. And I had faith in the Thunder. I really wanted to win because I wanted to see that finals, the Western Conference Finals matchup between the Thunder and the Warriors. I feel like that would have been a really cool one. Even if the Warriors lost, I wouldn't have any fucking hard feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, we're running up on 13 minutes. Pfft, man, I need to cut this shit short. But yeah, Thunder, they really needed to win that last game. They let it go. They, started missing shots, turning over the ball too much. Trailblazers capitalized on that, made their shots, really came down in the clutch and locked down and really, just got that W. So now they're going back to Portland, and I don't think the Thunder are going to be able to win. They just can't. They haven't shown that they can win in Portland. They haven't shown they can win on the road in Portland. I just said the same thing, right? What the fuck am I doing? But yeah, Thunder. It was valiant. You guys had a lot of hype behind you around the closing section of the season, like around the All-Star breaks time and a little bit afterwards. But now with PG kind of struggling at least a little bit with his shot, and with Westbrook kind of trying to put everything on his shoulders, but can't really get it going because he knows he's not a prolific shooter. You know what I'm saying? He can't really make clutch shots for you like that. He can make clutch drives and clutch plays, but I mean, hey, down 3-1. I don't know about the Thunder's chances. I got Trailblazers moving to the next round, whether it's in 5, whether it's in 6. I don't think it's going to 7 anymore, but prove me wrong, right? Anyways, Nuggets, Spurs. Oh my God, dude. I still got the Spurs. What's the series? 2-2 right now? Or is somebody up? I think they're tied at 2, right? The Spurs and the Nuggets. I think Nuggets got home court back. They won the game, and then they got their advantage back, right? I still got the Spurs. I feel like they can still win this series. It's gonna be an interesting finish here, but I got the Spurs in like 6 or 7. Whether it got to go to 6 or it got to go to 7. I feel like Popovich got the system down. He's got a way to beat the Nuggets. It just comes down to execution and the guys on the floor playing the game the way they got to play it. That's just how I see it. So, second round, Warriors versus Houston. Trailblazers versus Spurs. That's my prediction for the West. Second round, predictions for the East. Bucks versus Celtics. Philly versus Raptors. Those are going to be some interesting series. But I feel like if the second round goes the way I think, I got Warriors in 7. Yes, I know. I got to pay respect to the fucking the Rockets. They're going to give us a fight. They're looking to avenge that last year. They're going to look to avenge that last year. I might be putting a little too much respect on the Rockets. I'm not going to lie. They got in our number a couple times in the regular season. I don't think we beat them. I only think we beat them once, if at all. But I got the Rockets. No, I got the Warriors in 7. If we can somehow get it in 5 or 6, that'd be cool. But I think the Rockets, they're going to definitely get a game. They might take it all the way to 7. I still got the Warriors at the end of the day. That's my team. I fuck with them. That's what's up. Spurs, Trailblazers. I got the Trailblazers. They just got too much more. They just got too much firepower compared to the Spurs. The Spurs don't got enough firepower to deal with the Trailblazers. I feel like unless Dame chokes, because CJ really is not a known choker. He actually comes out and he performs on a consistent basis in the playoffs. It's just his team chokes around him, so he can't really like do too much about that. Hell, that other year where they got, I think it was last year where they got swept by the Pelicans. CJ still balled out. In that last game, he dropped 50, I think. He dropped like 40 or 50 points, and they still lost because, Dame wasn't hitting his shots and nobody was showing up. So, I feel like if they just stay locked in and they hit their shots, I think the Trailblazers definitely can beat the Spurs in like 6 games. So, I got the Trailblazers in 6, and I got the Warriors in 7 for the West, for the second round. For the East, in the second round. Notice how I said I was going to try to make this video short, less than 20 minutes, and we run up on about be 18 minutes and like 20 seconds. Come on, bro. Like, I'm doing too much talking. But I'm trying to explain every bit of my thought process to you guys so that you guys don't think I'm just fucking making random ass predictions with no base or no like thought process behind it. So, yeah, excuse me for talking too much. And if you don't like it, I mean, shit, leave a like, subscribe, and then leave the channel. Bye. Why would you subscribe and like if you're gonna leave? Like, what the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, I know you're still watching though. I know you're still watching because oh, I know that kind of fucks people up. Like they don't be liking to hear people cracking their neck and shit. I don't know if you guys even heard that shit. I don't know if the phone picked that up, but yeah. Oh. Bucks, Celtics. That's an interesting one. I feel like the Bucks are the more complete team. Yeah. I feel like Bucks are a little bit more complete than the Celtics. I feel like Celtics got a lot more depth than the Bucks. But the Bucks are just a more complete. Like they're starting and then like even into their bench is like a little bit more complete than the Celtics. The Celtics got a deeper bench, though. They do. And they got a very well-rounded group. So it's a really good matchup. I feel like the Celtics, they can pull it out, though. It's going to 7. Best put respect on Giannis's name. Best put respect on Middleton's name. Best put respect on Bledsoe's name. Best basically put respect on the Bucks, bro. They're gonna take the Celtics to 6 or 7, most definitely. Raptors, Philly. I feel like Raptors in 5. Raptors in 5. Kawhi is going to flip this. He's flipped the switch already, but he's going to even further flip the switch. And that's my predictions, man. I'm out of here. Fuck this. Fuck the notifications. Listen. Like the video. Subscribe. If you want to hit the bell, you hit the bell. If you don't, I won't blame you. Unless you want to like look at my face and hear me talk. You know what I'm saying? That's usually what my videos are going to be consisting of. But if you don't want to hear that shit or even look at my face, you think I'm an ugly ass nigga, hey, we live in two different worlds. I love myself. I love how I look and I love how I sound. So, but you stay beautiful out there. You guys stay safe out there. It's been your boy T G U, and I'm out.